The search for the best internal aquarium filter continues. Join me on this adventure. Okay, so here we have it. Here's the filter. We're going to get it out of the box in a second. I was quite excited about this because I'm pretty sure this can be used in a corner as well as normal, and it has a lot of different features to get the water back into the tank. This one I have here is the 320, up to 100 litres. 6 watt, 320 litres. They do, as you can see, different versions. All there. So let's get it out of the box. Now, I'm not sponsored, as you know, so everything I say is my own opinion. Okay, let's put the box. So in the box we get the obligatory instruction manual in 300 million different languages. It's pretty cool. You get a couple of little attachments, and it has a spray bar, which I didn't see in the actual paraphernalia. So let's get this out of there. Okay, yeah, look, you can actually put the suckers here, or in the corner. That's pretty cool. Let's have a look how this comes apart. Okay, so looking at the way this works, it actually comes in all different sections, which is a shame really. I'm not keen on that. Let's see how this comes off. Okay, so that's easy enough. You get 2 of those, by the way, on this version, which is the 320, both identical. So that's 8 suckers. I mean, that's a crazy amount of suckers. This is nice, cable management. I do like that. Flow, beautiful, very nice. So you can literally have that on the top, and that's how it works. We'll get this wet soon, or you can have it there. Oh, I see. Oh, excellent, look. Okay, so it doesn't, this is actually to either put it out of here or out of here. That's a cool idea. And according to this, it has sponge, carbon cartridge and ceramic media. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this apart, and I'll get it into sections. We'll have a quick look at that. Okay, so unfortunately that's the motor, which is all the way down there, so that might be a bit awkward to clean. Okay, and that produces suction. Okay, look, it produces suction which goes up through this piece. So basically these are cartridges. I'm not a fan of cartridges, but you can open these, as you can see there and there. So they do open, but because the water comes in here, dirty water is going to be sucked into the media. Yep, sucked into the media, which isn't a great design, to be fair. And the sponge is in there, but we're going to test this properly. You know, I don't sort of necessarily like the idea, but it doesn't mean to say I have to like the idea. These can go back basically anywhere, and that, as you can see, goes back on to the bottom. The cable management again. So okay, how long is this cable? I will set it up in a second. We're going to have a look at the different options of flow. I'm not really a fan of these unless they're long, and because they don't produce circulation in the tank as much. But having said that, with a turtle tank it's not so bad. Let's have a look. Oh well, yeah, that's about 1 meter. How easy are these to go on? Oh, I see, these can go on basically anywhere, which is good. Okay, so they go on individually. There you go. Look at that. One there. We'll put one here just to see. Oh. Okay, so that's good. I like that. And there's a huge amount of suckers in there. All right, let's get it wet. Let's see what happens. Here we have it in the tank. Now I've set it up as corner. Okay, so I'm going to turn it on. So let's get it ready. 3, 2, 1. There you go. Now, we do have a couple of options for this, and I will tell you something in a minute, but don't have it any more out of the water. I mean, to be honest, you want it a bit further down, because a nice little thing. It is quite noisy when it's like that, but we'll put it down under the water in a second and see if that makes a difference. When you switch over for this, it does shut that down completely, so that's a positive. So I will show you that with the spray bar, or rain, or shower, whatever you want to call it. I'm quite impressed with the way it sits. It is, I mean, that's not going anywhere. I can't pull that off. I mean, it took me a while to get this set up differently. And there you go. Setting it down a little bit. Nice and quiet. Okay, so let me put the spray attachment on it, which is quite simple. You just take this off and this unit goes back on, but I need both my hands, so bear with me. Still very quiet, look at that. Okay, so let's now turn it over to the rain. Okay. Oh, you can adjust it with this. Right. Yeah, so I like it. I like that. I think that's quite a good little unit. It's not big. The only trouble is, to say, because it comes within all 3 sections, I would just use it as a sponge filter and put sponge in all of it. Let's turn that back now. Now you can turn this back without. There you go. It's quite quiet as well. I think if you put that right underneath, that would actually sound very quiet indeed. So I'm impressed. So let's have a look at the pros and the cons. Okay, here we are. So what are the pros of this little beauty? Well, the pros, first of all, is having the option to having different types of cartridge in there. You can open them, you can fill them up with stuff. There's no issue there, so that's a pro. The price is a pro. I think that's fantastic. I like the idea that this price point, there's not a lot that will do these things, okay? You know, biological and mechanical. I do love the idea that these come off really easy, but are stiff enough that they don't come off in the tank and fall apart and throw away and you never find them again. You've got the option to put it in a corner. You've got to put the option in or on the back or bottom. I like the idea that the cable management's there. I also like the idea that you can have it out of here, you can have it out of here, you can have this part missing, and you can turn out in between the two. I like that. So, what are the cons? Well, the cons are very simple for me, okay? First of all, I don't like the cartridge system, okay? I think it's, you're basically losing so much by doing a cartridge system. If the water came in here and went all the way up, this is fed individually, so it's pointless. When one gets blocked, it's just going to feed the others anyway. But if it was in here and it went through all the medias, you could clean the media before it went to, you could clean the water before it got to the biological media, which is paramount. You need clean water to go to that for it to do its job, otherwise it's just going to block up. I noticed something when I put this in the tank, okay, I basically had sand in the tank, okay, and I thought the flow was lovely, it was very quiet, you know, beautiful, but water comes out of here, so it made a big hole underneath, which was a bit unfortunate. And this came apart quite easily when I was trying to fiddle about with it. It was just moving about, but I like it, I do like it, okay. So to sum up, would I buy one and would I put it in the tank? If I had a better tank, or if I had a shrimp tank, okay, I would probably put this into a corner and just let it run forever. I would probably get just sponge and fill this up with sponge. I wouldn't put anything else in it. Having said that, if you wanted, or you had a tank where you were medicating, you could use this with just carbon and just chuck it in the tank. It doesn't need to have a biological reactor in there. You're just taking out the tannins and the thing. So this would be good, but I like it for that reason. So guys, listen, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, comment. Comments are very important. Know which direction I'm going to go in. And have a great day. Oh yeah, have a look at the side view.